Hey, good morning, traders. I made a big mistake on my last altcoin video. The date that I had put even in my title was June 23rd, and I feel like an idiot, but I was reading that date incorrectly at the bottom of the TradingView chart. The date that the SEC actually sued Coinbase and Binance was June 5th. So the crosshairs that you guys should be marking on your charts from that last video in the altcoin space is the June 4th body high. All right, so the candle of that June 4th body high should be marked. I want to show you here on the ETH BTC chart. I've got the crosshairs on June, in this case 5th. That was the date that the SEC sued Binance. And you're looking for the body high anywhere from June 3rd to June 5th. And you're going to put a vertical line there and a horizontal line. I put a circle there just so I can see it. Anything under that date, that body high of that date, gives a little bit more case to the bearish side of things. All right, so let me just scroll through some of these real quick, and we'll see if we can spot anything above that, and everything below that is obviously bearish. And I have this bearish channel drawn out on most of my altcoins as well. Typically that is a bear flag. All right, longer term, we're talking weeks, maybe even months before we have another a breakdown. But we're getting closer and closer. So I would say within weeks, if this is actually a bear flag, we will see another drop in the altcoin space. And I'm not saying we'll go to new lows, but it could be something like a double bottom where we go to previous lows before we, kind of go back up. All right. So anyways, let's just take a quick scroll through some of these charts here. And here is the DeFi chart I was talking about. This measures all of the DeFi coins. And you can see that June 4th date, the body high there, has been exceeded. All right. So that is why overall, DeFi coins are probably your safest altcoin to invest in if you're going to invest in altcoins. However, that being said, notice they still are in this bearish ascending channel. It's bullish for the time being because it's ascending upwards, as the word ascend means. But at some point, these channels do break down and our price should drop out of that channel, that being bearish. Now, hopefully we can get a little bit more height on this price action, come somewhere up here, and then our drop down in the DeFi space maybe comes to that June 4th level where we use that as support and then move higher. That is my hope, but that doesn't necessarily mean, obviously, hope is a liar. So that may very well not happen, and we could break right through that. All right, moving on here, just real quickly, I just want to show you this. There is Ethereum. No, this is the total 2 chart. All right, so helped out by DeFi. Because this is all of the altcoin space. So it's really helped out, boosted by both Ethereum and the DeFi coins. And you'll see that on the next chart here. Ethereum is above that June 4th date and actually just used that as support. It intersected the bottom of the triangle, making a good area of confluence there. That's actually a nice setup and a nice trade. Ethereum has not yet broken that inverse head and shoulders neckline, but if you wanted to get in early, if you're a more aggressive trader, that's beautiful support right there. And I do expect that inverse head and shoulders pattern will play out on Ethereum, and that should take us to a target of 2300, excuse me. All right, moving on here. All right, so obviously BCH is well above the June 4th. And next one, Litecoin. All right, just broke down below that channel. All right, so I was talking to my paid subscribers. You know, I had my stop set on this at 91. Then I saw that 200-day was intersecting an important level there. I just took out my stops completely. I will reevaluate and put in new stops, but I didn't want to get stopped out on this one because I do feel that that 200-day intersecting that level provides a serious area of confluence and serious support. So I drew a little arrow there. I think we could range for a little while, but again, we have dropped out of that channel, and another bear case is that we're still under that June 4th line. So that adds to bearish sentiment actually. But halving is coming up short, and you could do just like I am doing, and some of my paid subscribers just hold until it will go up eventually. There might be some suffering before it goes up, but I mean, halving is very close. So this is a good hold, even though this is in my trading portfolio, and I intend to do so. Doggy coin, here's the channel up, just broke to the upside barely, and actually the market is not sure on this. It wants to break to the upside of that triangle, but again, we're still in this bearish channel and under the June 4th date. XRP, of course, has exceeded that and resting on good support there at 73 cents. My intent is not to analyze these altcoins, just showing you where the June 4th level is. See that horizontal line there? I've got it targeted, that intersection on June 4th, and the horizontal line, we're just above that on H bar. So some of these altcoins are above that. That adds to the bullish sentiment. Most, I would say, are below that. That adds to bearish sentiment. All right. And I might as well just jump on over to the DeFi space right now. Here's Algo. Again, our June 4th line is way up here. Let me just center this a little bit. All right, let's just jump over to DeFi real quickly, and I'll conclude and make this video about 10 minutes long. But it just is worth me reviewing this because I made such a serious mistake, even putting June 23rd in my title. I don't want to misdirect you guys. I want to make sure that you guys understand the date is June 4th, not June 23. I was reading the year, and sometimes that happens when I'm doing these videos. I'm pressing hotkeys. I'm trying to make sure everything is going right, and also analyze and control my conversation in a way that you understand. There's so many things going on, and I just made a mistake there. So apologies on that. All right. Again, DeFi, for the most part, is above that June 4th date. Now, UMA is one that I'm interested in because it's below that. I do think that, again, altcoins could drop again, and UMA would maybe come back down to that 145 level. So for that reason, I'm not dipping my toes in the water until I see us back down near that 145 or below that, and it could very well drop below that depending on what's going to happen here. All of these channels are really bear channels. For the time being, they propel us up because they are ascending, but again, they are bearish channels. And in this case, we have Uni and Uniswap is above that June 4th date. So if it drops out of that channel, my hope is that that June 4th date will be used as support. So we come down, drop out of that channel, and use the June 4th date as support. Let me just draw it out for those of you who want to see it visually, and then come back up. All right, something like that. And again, no need to repeat myself. Just, guys, make sure you put these crosshairs on your charts and circle that date, June 4th. That is an important level, and many coins are. You can kind of sense a bullish bias or bearish bias based upon what side they are on. All right, enough said about that. Again, apologies on getting that date wrong. I hope I didn't misdirect too many of you guys, and hopefully I got this video out soon enough so you can see the correction. All right, until the next video, guys, peace, y'all.